Alright, got a mail call here. It has to do with Terror Inc. It is the first appearance of the character. It'll probably be my last mail call for a while, as I have dental issues that will cost me quite a bit of money, so I won't be able to afford much for a while. Alright, so what is the first appearance of Terror? Let's open it up, find out. Alright, here we go. St. George #2 from Epic Comics. Epic Comics was a subsidiary of Marvel Comics. As you can read, it's a part of the Shadowline saga. So this issue does have the first appearance of Terror Inc. He is first called Shrek, which is German for fright or scare, I believe. So if you don't know the character of Terror, he used to be a warrior from a long time ago that was cursed to continually decompose. However, he has the ability to be able to use other people's body parts and replace it with his own decomposing body parts. And with that, he has the ability to something along the lines of that. What horror character franchise does that remind you of? Horror character that needs to replace his body parts, or can replace his body parts with other human body parts. If you guess Jeepers Creepers, you are correct. And ironically enough, Shrek kind of looks like the Jeeper Creeper guy, or should I say, the Jeeper Creepers guy looks more like Terror, since Terror, the character of Terror, came out before Jeepers Creepers. So I do like Jeepers Creepers, the horror franchise, and I thought this guy was pretty interesting. Alright, so the reason why I got this first appearance of Terror is because I found the complete Max series of Terror Incorporated when I went back to the Alameda County Fair to visit the guys from A&R Collectibles. I was hoping to actually find more G.I. Joe comics, but that didn't happen. I found issues 1 through 4 first of this series, and I swore that if I somehow came across issue #5, the complete mini-series, that I would get it before I left. So luckily, I went digging through another section of comics, and I did find issue #5. So I ended up getting it. I read the series, quite enjoyed it. The artwork is spectacular. The artwork is really great. The story, however, let's show you the artwork by Zurcher and Chung. The colors are beautiful, and this is a very gory comic also. Here's some of the art. As you can see, gory, violent, but beautifully rendered. I heard that they were supposed to make a Terra Inc. Disney Plus series. but that fell through. I actually think this character would be super interesting in the MCU. But of course, I'm pretty sure that people who don't know better would compare it to Jeepers Creepers. However, this guy here, he came out before Jeepers Creepers. So, what else did I get that Thursday? Got me some hardware, of course, still in the poly bag. And hardware number 2. So this is my most recent mail call. St. George, number 2 by Epic Comics. Part of the Shadowline continuity. Terror does end up going into the Marvel continuity as Terror, not as Shrek. I'm not quite sure what his first appearance as Terror is in Marvel 616 universe. I think it's a Daredevil comic, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, that was my last score at the Alameda County Fair from the A&R collectibles, fellas. Even the shirt I got on that Thursday at the Alameda County Fair, Suicidal Tendencies, went back to go get me a shirt. A fan of the band, been a fan for a while. All right, so same drill, subscribe, like, and share if you like my content. It really helps me out, and check out more of my videos, and we'll see you in the next one.